Hello everyone, my name is Absent and welcome back to another epic video. So I was talking with a friend of mine on Discord, right? And we were talking about, hypothetically speaking, right? So we know Microsoft is trying to buy Discord. So we're just thinking, well, what, where would you go if Discord kind of got screwed over by Microsoft? And my friend told me, she was like, well, I probably wouldn't go to any other social media platform, maybe just stop using it altogether because there's nothing else like that that's like Discord, right? And I kind of thought about it for a while and I realized, well, she was right. There is nothing out there like Discord, except for Gilded, but that's a topic for another video. Um, but anyways, out of all the mainstream social media companies out there, there's nothing quite like Discord, and that's what makes it such a genius application, right? Um, Now, before we get into it, I just wanted to say I know Discord has its share of controversy. Me, I'm not saying that Discord is perfect or anything. I know they've had a lot of scandals and whatnot. But this is more about the genius of the platform and their whole approach to the industry rather than their scandals, right? And also, before we get into it, if you want to see more content like this in the future, be sure to hit like and consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. That being said, let's get on into it. So, first off, Discord has PR like no other company does. And okay, you might be asking, well, what do you mean by that? Well, first of all, they're self-aware, right? Which is, companies try to be self-aware, but they really don't get it. But like we got here, let me just show you a quick example. 10-second video. That's the video, guys. It took 10 seconds. Obviously, it was a shit post, right? But it was relatable, right? This was an example of self-awareness, and it was well done, actually, right? Because no company is really is willing to recognize their flaws like this, Like, like if you go to like Facebook or they're trying to advertise like this, they don't recognize flaws in their product. Discord will openly do that, and yeah, they'll make jokes about it. They'll be like, yeah, we know light theme is um light theme is obviously one of the big jokes inside the Discord community, right? So they kind of caught on to that, And the thing is, they know what the people want, which is a lot more than a lot of other companies can say. Also, they've got actually relatable content, and I won't really dive too much into this part. But as far as their advertising goes, I don't know. It's sort of the way they edit videos and sort of the way they market themselves. They use a lot of tactics that other companies will not be willing to do. For example, we have the light mode ship post, right? Right. They do vlogs occasionally, right? Which is something BuzzFeed does a lot. But these are actually these are actually pretty funny because I don't know they're all they're kind of just making fun of themselves, right? And then they've also the third thing is they're actually trendy. They're kind of onto the trends, right? Because oh boy, so many marketing companies have tried so hard to get onto these sorts of trends on the internet, and they usually fail. But with Discord, their memes are usually like relevant to the current, 6 months or year or so. That like they're on top of it, are a lot better than most other companies out there about it. Like, when they edit their videos, they'll put in like the Roblox oof sound effect, which is, relatively old. But have you ever seen any company put the oof sound effect into one of their videos? No, you haven't. Because, I don't know, that's just the genius of Discord. They understand the people who use their platform, they understand what their platform is for. And as far as their whole marketing approach goes, I don't know. One way of summing up their PR campaign is Discord is everything BuzzFeed tried so hard to be. that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Now, next we have the customization element, which is something most social media networks do not offer really. Like, you can change your profile picture or whatever, but you can't really change the format of how you interact. Um, right? So let's say I just create a server for me and my friends. Apps and Atlas's server, okay? Um, okay. Well, there's so much you can do here because, well, first of all, you can invite bots, right? Which is something no other platform has done. They actually work with independent developers and actually use bots to make Discord into entirely something else. Um, which is amazing. Like, you got all those currency bots running around. You got the Me6 ranking bot type things. You've got moderation bots that streamline moderation. No other site has this capacity, and it's honestly amazing. Like, when I go onto Discord and then I go back to normal social media and I'm disappointed. Like, it's just not as well adapted. Like, and as far as customization goes, boom, I can make as many channels as I want. I can say, oh, this is a memes channel, guys, right? I can customize my stuff. I can customize my group, make it whatever I want it to be, as long as it falls under the terms of service, which is pretty wide, pretty wide. But you know, so yeah, the customization options are great, and you can do a lot more as far as moderation goes. You can kick, ban. There are bots with warning and mute capacities as well, and those are really great. You can also add in like slow mode onto a channel. Like if I go into settings here, I can go into slow mode. I can determine how fast people are able to post. That is such a lifesaver. That has been such a lifesaver for so many moderators. Um, so you can customize it like nobody else, right? There are so many possibilities out there. And also, I want to talk about this too. The format is really easy to adapt. You can make a Discord server for virtually anything, right? It can be like a small private messaging group between you and your friends, or it can be like a huge, community with every single person in your community, right? Like, we have like we got like the PewDiePie Discord server. Look at that. Wow, 700,000 people are on this server. That's insane. I mean, wow, that is insane. Just that is honestly astonishing. Um, but yeah, there are so many possibilities. You can use it for work. You can use it for school. Even you can use it for a gaming community. You can use it to even start like a book club. It doesn't matter. Your opportunities are limitless here, right? Okay. There are so many possibilities. Like for example, I actually ran an entire mapping game. Like, right? It was like I don't know, some sort of kind of, I don't know, almost like an AFOW sort of battle between nations and stuff. And I ran that all through the medium of Discord, just by using some bots, occasionally going into Microsoft Paint or whatever to make the maps, and using the different text channels. And I created an entire game out of that. You can't say that for almost you can't say that really for any platform. So so yeah, customization. No other platform has customization like this. Okay, and then finally, I want to talk about um, third thing is that the feel of the app is like no other app, and I mean, you could say, oh well, Atlas, Twitter isn't the same as Facebook. I get that, but what I mean by that is Discord kind of feels more like a place than an app. To me, it feels more similar to going onto like sitting down at a lunch table with some friends or something. Just sitting down and having a conversation. Like you can hop into a conversation whenever. You can make it feel like a place. And that's what makes it so different. That's why Discord is doing so successfully because it's more than social media. It also brings community closer. Like, Like we got communities like here's the Connor Pugs community right here. You know, he's got what, like 200,000 subscribers, and yet you can just go on here and say hi and maybe even talk to him or whatever. Like, no time in the history of social media have you been able to connect so closely with your creators or your fans or whatever. And that's honestly astonishing, right? I mean, it's an amazing thing, to be honest. So yeah, finally, there's more of a sense of reality behind Discord. Like, how on Instagram, people will post the best parts of their life, and they'll try and make themselves seem as great as possible or whatever. That's not really the case on Discord, because Discord, you're just talking, you're just being yourself. It's like you're just walking into a building and sitting down and having a conversation. So that makes it makes it feel really genuine. And that's something not many social media platforms can say. So, a combination of all these factors, self-awareness, being keeping up with the trends, the customization opportunities, working with independent developers, the entire feel of the app, all these factors kind of coalesce into Discord, and it makes something more than just social media. So, what's the conclusion here? I don't know. Discord's a good app, I think, personally. I think it can bring communities closer when used right. You can sorry, it can bring communities together. Um, if you use it right, if you use it the correct way. And, there are a lot of ways that are correct in using Discord. There's no right or wrong way. Well, there are, like, if you break terms of service, then obviously that's the wrong way. Um, but there's no wrong way to have a Discord server, right? So, I don't know. I mean, considering, Microsoft and the whole scenario, people are worried about them hooking it up to Xbox too much and making it inaccessible to other people who don't have Xbox or something like that. People have all these concerns. And I mean they bring up good points. So personally, my hopes for Discord is that they go public instead of, being purchased by Microsoft, or at least, maybe they're just shopping the competition, right? They're going out and saying, "Oh, what do they want from us? What do we have that's valuable to them?" Which a lot of companies do. So I really hope they don't get purchased, because I don't have much faith at all in Microsoft's ability to retain the elements of this website that make it so successful. My name is Absent Atlas. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this in the future, be sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Atlas